Okay, so let's make it more complicated, shall we? Because more complicated is definitely fun. Now, we have Boolean operators. Boolean operators are related to Boolean, the data type, in that they are, all of these things belong to something called Boolean logic, which is a complex system of logic related to just discovering whether things are true or not. Now, Boolean operators include and, or, and not. So if we do this, somebody tell me a value of x that would make this true. So if what number could x be that would it be also, it would be greater than 2 and also less than 10. Exactly. Yeah. Greater than 12 or less than 10. It's not possible. It's an or.
So anything above 12 and anything below 10, as long as it's not 10, 11, or 12?
Correct. 10, 11, and 12 would be false. Everything else is true.
Anything but 5.
Yes, anything but 5. Are we having fun yet?
11, 10, 11, and 12.
Yes, 10, 11, and 12 would be true. Okay, so we have a lot of different combinations, and the moral of the story is be careful with Boolean operators and don't stack too many things into one equation, or you're going to turn your brain into absolute spaghetti. It's sometimes easier once you get into, if you find yourself using more than like 2 Boolean operators, just be very careful. Use a lot of parentheses, make sure you're grouping things correctly, because your errors will exponentially rise in your code, or not just errors, but just the code not doing what you think, because it doesn't always produce an error, because sometimes it's just coming out as true when you think it's coming out, should come out as false, because you have something weird going on. So just be careful with the Boolean operators. It can be really easy to stack them all in one line, and sometimes you just want to use an if statement inside an if to simplify things for you.
Errors aren't errors. It's just not doing what you want it to do.
Yes, and those are worse than errors, because nobody's going to help you fix that.
There's nothing to tell you that it's wrong.
Honest to God, if that's when I really like to use ChatGPT. I'm like, hey, check my logic here, because
at least with the full-on error, it tells you that this is going to cause an error.
yeah, this is an error, and it's on line 5, and here's the error. That's easy to debug. But if you are, well, we're getting into using the PyCharm debugger, which helps a ton with this stuff, but it's still just a pain sometimes.